Guys, you might be thinking, Jem, what are you doing in bed? Because we're going to Primark according to the title of this video. Well, that is the truth, but I did do an intro to this video when I got to Primark and I accidentally deleted it off the SD card. Hello me loves, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. I feel like it's been a while since we did a little Primark come shop with me. So that is exactly what today's video is going to be. We are going to have a look around Primark and we're going to have a look at what's in, what we're fancying, what we don't like the look of, and just everything. So grab yourselves a cuppa or continue doing your cleaning, listen to me ramble on. We'll go and have a look. I don't know if you're doing your cleaning. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't even know why that come to my head. Do I need to do my cleaning? Maybe that's a sign that I need to do my cleaning. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to head into Primark, have a little browse, and hopefully you like this video. If you like the come shop with me to Primark, let us know by giving this one a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you're not already. But without further ado, let's go. I actually love these like Christmas fleeces in the men's section that have got the 3/4 zips instead of being a jumper. I really like these. I like this pattern, and then also have this one which is a little more like Christmas in your face with the candy canes and the what the hell's that called? A Christmas tree. But yeah, this one's more traditional Christmas. This one's, I would say, a little bit more subtle. But I like the idea of having the 3/4 zips because I feel like I could see Sean in one of them over a jumper. I mean, he does have Christmas jumpers, but I don't think he loves wearing them. But they've got quite, oh, then they do have the traditional jumpers as well. That red one looks cute. I love red. I'm always drawn to red. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse. I'm not a Disney adult, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't really draw to me. I'm in the men's section still because I've entered from the men's section, but I really like this brown MAC. It's quite like mid-length, but I just love brown at the minute. Like, I'm so into the brown colour. But this looks decent, and it is 25 quid. I do think that's a little on the pricier end for Primark, but it looks like a good quality, to be fair, and it's got like zip pockets at the front. But yeah, I would actually wear this even though it's from the men's section. They actually have a really good selection of coats, and they've got these like oversized kind of bomber jackets, other bomber jackets, max, whatever you call them. But I feel like they've also got some like puffers like this. This reminds us of like a barber style, and they're in the sale for £25. I feel like they've got a really good selection of coats. Sometimes I prefer the coats, jumpers and hoodies from the men's section than I do the women's, and I've actually bought from the men's sections for years, especially in Primark. I feel like I'm always drawn to the men's section, and I really like their like coats, their bombers, their puffers, so I always do have a little look and see what they've got, because sometimes I feel like the hoodies as well are like really nice, and the fit of the hoodies I actually prefer over the woman's fit, because sometimes I feel like they make the woman's fit more fitted, whereas I prefer that more oversized kind of like baggy look. I like this brown t-shirt as well. I feel like as a kind of just a basic item, that's really nice, and again I think I'd prefer the fit than I would the woman's. It does say slim fit. I don't feel like it would be that slim fit on you if you've got like obviously an oversized size. I really like the basic hoodies from Primark in the men's section. So this is £24, but I do actually have one that I think I nicked from Sean, or I might have bought it myself, but I feel like they're a really nice boxy fit. This black one's actually really nice, but I've got a black hoodie so I don't need it, but I do love the fit of them. Right, I'm in the women's section now, and honestly they always have such a collaboration when it comes to the Disney stuff. Like, they've got loads of Stitch here, they also have the Lion King, like they have so much, and I'm like wondering, oh, this isn't Disney, it's Van Gogh. But anyway, I'm wondering, like, do they have an ongoing collaboration with Disney? They must do, because there's always Disney stuff. Oh, and the car stuff as well, I feel like that's coming in over the last few years. They always have like car branded stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this jumper. I really like this jumper. I like the writing on it, how it's not printed, it's actually like stitched in. But do I want to walk around with Ford when I don't drive a Ford? I drive a Kia. Do I want to walk around with Ford? You know what? I'm not going to say that I never would, because I like this. It's £18, and apparently it's official licensed product by Ford. But I like the fit of it as well. I feel like it's going to be a nice square cut fit at the bottom, and it doesn't cuff, and it's got the chunky arms. I'm not going to lie, I am actually not mad at that. I feel like that is quite a nice jumper, but I'm just not a Ford girly, so I don't know. Should I walk around with a Ford jumper on? 2019 Demi is coming back, but that slogan kind of graphic tee, the Lakers one, I really like. I'm trying not to buy them because I am trying to be more minimalistic with my style and not constantly be buying stuff like this, but like I would have wore this and had this in my wardrobe if we were throwing it back a good few years. I know there's a lot of Gilmore Girls stands out there. I think Jess, my friend, watches it. I've never actually watched it, or if I have, I've watched episodes of it, but never the full thing. But they have a range of Gilmore Girls stuff. So they've got this like white tee with the slogan on, and then they also have this brown jumper saying Gilmore Girls. I don't think this is Gilmore Girls, no, Back to Cars. But yeah, they've got a few little bits Gilmore Girl themed, and I feel like people say it's always that autumn go-to series. So I like that they've did this. Cute. I love this, it's so cute. It says Cozy Christmas Club, and it's in this really nice kind of dark green colour. This is £12 as well, which I think is actually really, really affordable. Yeah, I like this. The fit as well doesn't look like it cuffs in too much, which I like. Looks nice and boxy fitted, and it's giving me Ralph Lauren. Like, I don't know if anybody else, but the bear is definitely Ralph Lauren coded, and yeah, I like this. They also have like joggers in the same shade of green, which you could pair together. I'm not sure if they're meant to be paired together, but you definitely could. They're the same colour. This is a stunning colour. I'm not sure the camera's picking it up as well as it is in the shop, but it's like a really nice, kind of like quite a prominent pink colour, but I really like the dropped shoulders and the boxy fit to it. Looks really nice and like loungy. I love this. I feel like it's Christmassy, but it's not like too Christmassy. It's also like, obviously it's not something I feel you'd wear at that times of year, because it definitely is Christmas coded with the red and, you know, the little bear, but I actually think this is really pretty. These are the viral jumpers with the cut that is quite boxy. Now, I'm sure I have this grey one. I don't know if it's it doesn't feel the same material. Mine feels a little bit thinner, but they are a really nice fit, and I do like the neckline on them. Blue as well, which is personally not a colour I'd reach for, but very nice if you want to add a bit of colour to your wardrobe. The cable knits are back this year, and I love it. I love this brown one. Chocolate brown is just such a vibe. I love it. And then they also have this, which is in your kind of creamy colour. I have like brown trousers on today, so I feel like a colour of a jumper like this would go really nice. Lots of Christmas stuff in. If you're looking for a Christmas jumper for an occasion, get yourself down to Primark, and they're about 18, 14, 12 pounds, so a good price range as well. They've got these fuzzy knit hoodies in, which I really like. So they've got a full zip all the way down at the bottom of them, and they have it in like purple, beige, grey, and then like this dusky blue colour. I feel like they're quite unique though. Like, I do have something which I picked up from a charity shop, very similar, but I've never seen like mainstream shops do these in a while. I feel like it's like a vintage comeback. Tell us if I'm wrong, but I really like these. Look at that. Full cable knit skirt. Ooh, very different. Not a bit of me, but it's there if you like it. I feel like this Argyle's really in at the minute. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I really like it. And this colourway, the navy and red, is a little bit of me, but I don't like the collar on this. That's not something I'd personally pick up because of the collar, and even the V-neck's not really a little bit of me, but I feel like for £15 that is actually really good if that's your style. Ooh, they've got this like printed check 3/4 fleece as well. I really like that. Ooh, and it's in a really nice, like, soft material. I feel like it looks like it's going to be itchy, but it's not. It's really soft. And that's in your kind of, like, burgundy, maroon, brown. I love a cardigan this style that's like a bit more tailored in, and it's not just boxy fit. This one here is actually like got some shape to it, and it's got the oversized buttons, which I really like. And this is only £20, which I actually don't think is bad for feeling the quality of it. How it fits here, as you can see, the sculpted knit cardigan, you can see how like it kind of hugs her in a little bit, which I really like. I have this pattern on a cardigan, which I do think is really pretty, but the colourway being mostly grey is not something that I think I'd reach for that much. But it's got like a peachy pink on it with like a burgundy and then like a blue stitch running through it. I do like this, but I think the grey would just be off-putting and something that I wouldn't reach for that much. I really like the look of this basic range. It says Thermo-Light Eco Mode, but it's like a really kind of light material. I feel like it could be maybe for the gym, but also it doesn't feel too gymmy. Like, it feels like a good basic piece. And they're £12, so they're a little bit more expensive than Primark's usual basic pieces. But I think, oh no, the black one's not the same. That is actually like a softer material, and that one's £7. I feel like that's more the basics that they usually have in. But yeah, oh, they've got a brown as well, and I'm looking for more long sleeve tops, but this feels a little bit thicker, more like jumper like, and it is £10. But I do love the chocolate brown, but I just feel like that's more of a really light jumper than it is a top to me. Love the chocolate brown at the minute. So they've got these wide leg trousers in as well, and it also says they're fleece lined, so that could be quite intriguing. Oh, they are. They've got a really nice kind of like soft inner fleece line, and they're only £10, and they're like a wide leg, I would say not a flare, they're like just a wide leg pants, but they look really nice. And then they've also got like a boxy fit top in more of a beige. This is like the little brown section. They also have a tracksuit here as well. UCLA, what's that? It feels like it's some American college, tell us if I'm wrong, but that's £18 for the jumper. And then they also have the joggers for £16 if you wanted the little set. Sorry, I've just realised you cannot see, but yeah, so the joggers are wide leg as well, and they don't cuff, which is probably my preference, to be fair. I'm not a bit for a cuff, but if you like a cuff, not for you. Actually love having a browse at Primark's sports range, and I do love the collaboration that they've done with Kappa. So they've got some sports bras here, they've got some bags, some trainers, which aren't Kappa, they're actually just like Primark's own range, but they've got a different sports bra, some leggings. Now I feel like these colour of sportswear is just not for me. I prefer the darker colours because I just feel like it shows up all my lumps and bumps. But yeah, the Kappa range, they also have this nice green t-shirt as well, which I like, and then like a little mini gym bag, some shorts. I really do like the Kappa collaboration. I think I've bought socks from it before, so I've definitely like not tried and tested it. I do think they have some nice looking stuff, but I'm just basic when it comes to my gym wear. Like I get really cheap bits, to be honest with you. But these look nice. They look like a kind of sculpting legging, ribbed. But yeah, good selection stuff. Ooh, some headbands as well. If you're a headband girly, I wish I was, but I just don't think they suit me at all. I really like this. It is a black kind of zip. Ooh, I've just bloody dropped it. A black kind of zip top, but it is a white stitch contrast, which I like, and it's £17, is that? Yeah, I feel like this is really nice. I feel like for my bike or going out on the run, I mean, I've done one run, I'm definitely not a runner, but you know, I feel like that's a nice piece. And I like how it hasn't got like a full-on collar. Does it have, it doesn't look like it has pockets though, which would kind of annoy me, but it looks like it's going to be a nice fit with how it shapes you in. I feel like that would be really, really cute and look nice on. Yeah, they've popped one on the model up there, and I do feel like it really looks like it cinches in, and it's a really nice fit on her. So I do feel like that's really nice if you're looking for like a gym or sports jacket. They're not the same material, but they have some semi-matching leggings as well, which are high-waisted with a chunk here, which I like. I've did one run and I'm already like, I need to bring this t-shirt home. Sean would actually howl in my face, but I'm like, girl, I've done a run and I ran for like 2 miles. I need that shirt now. They have this really nice kind of army green setting as well. £12 for the leggings, which look like they're going to be really tight and cinching, and then like a cropped zip top for £14, but it's in that like army green colour, which I feel like a lot of people like. I've also like these folded down light grey flares, but I feel like light grey just shows the sweat. I love this brown top. I feel like this is lovely, and I think it's just because I'm chocolate brown and I'm drawn to chocolate brown, but the only thing is I'd want the matching leggings, and they don't seem to have any leggings nearby it. But I really like this, to be honest. I'm debating picking it up, and it's only £17, which I don't think is too bad. And I do find Primark's quality gym wear is decent. I used to always buy Primark jeans and never had them in my wardrobe for long at all, so now I always wear Halara jeans, and I just haven't ever kind of gone back to any other sort of jeans. But I do like the style of these. They're a wide leg with a brown stitching, £20 as well, and they come with like a little belt. You've also got the button and the zip, and they feel like not too stiff of a denim, but they're not like soft like the Halara ones, but they do look really nice. But again, I just don't feel like I'd ever switch from my Halara jeans anymore. This is a fancy number. Oh my god, look at this. So it's like a kind of like a subtle brown army green with a white collar and cuffs for £36. I feel like that is so fancy. I just would not have a clue how to style that. That's why I think I need more basic pieces to be able to style it, but I love that. I feel like I'm seeing this green colour all over at the minute, and I'm not mad at it, but it's just not a colour that I seem to reach for. This looks like the cinch dresses as well that Hissy Fit do. Hissy Fit is a clothing brand that I really like, but this looks like their cinch dresses. They've also got this kind of like jumper waistcoat crop jumper thing with a shirt underneath it. I really like these little skirts. I think they're so cute, and I like the brown beige black plaid on it. They are cute actually, I like that. They're only £14 as well, which I think is nice, and I like the little matching belt that they come with. It's actually a skirt, so you can see the back is a skirt, which to be honest I wish the back looked like a skirt as well. I like the front, how it looks like a skirt. I wish the back did, because I don't love the way skirts look on me personally. Seeing the gemstone pants everywhere at the minute, and I feel like it's going to be something that's so in this season. So these are wide leg high rise, and Primark sell them for £28, but I feel like I've seen them everywhere, and these ones are like quite in your face. Some of the other ones I've seen are like subtle, but these are like there, you can tell it's gem, and I don't hate them. I feel like for the Christmas season they're actually really, really cute. One thing about me, I absolutely love a striped shirt. I feel like they're so versatile with so many like different options for wearing. £20 for this one, and it's quite a unique colorway. It's like a really light yellow with a grey. I really like this, to be fair. And then under it or behind it, they have a very subtle light pink one with a kind of burgundy stripe, which again I think is really nice, and they're only £20. Oh, and then if you come to this side, they do have, oh, this is a different material. Oh my god, is that brown? Oh my god, that is a brown stripe with a white. Love, love, love that for £20. I might have to get you. They have trench coats in if you're after a trench coat. I am actually after a new trench coat, but I would like one in a dark chocolate. Obviously, I like everything in dark chocolate at the minute, but I feel like this colour is just a really hard colour for me to style. Like, it's not, because if I'm wearing browns, obviously you can put this over, but I just feel like I would love a dark chocolate trench. I love the finish on these belts. I've just realised it's got a little, like a little purse pocket on it. That is kind of cute, but it doesn't come off. Oh, well, I suppose you could wind it all the way down and it would come off, but I really like the brushed gold detailing like this over the kind of shine. I just feel like it looks more, I don't know, just something more that I would actually wear. Oh, and they've got a thicker one here as well, like a bigger buckle, which is like a brown kind of fake leather. I do only have one brown belt, which is quite a it's like quite an orangey brown, so I do really like this, but I'm just like, does that definitely come off? Because I'm not sure I would actually want that on it. I do like that belt, to be completely honest with you, and it's only £7. I love how statement the handle on this bag is. It's like, you can not tell it's there, and I love it. And they've also got this kind of like vintage inspired watch. I really like the shape of it and how delicate it is, and then it's got like the black kind of strap, which is very nice. I've also got some burgundy Mary, what they're called, Mary ballet flat things. I really like these, but the ones with the straps just don't work for me, unfortunately. Dark brown pants, of course I'm going to be drawn to them. I do like the style of them, but I have been trying to pick some up in charity shops, and I feel like I've got 2 pairs at the minute that I'm kind of playing around with. This is nice. It looks like a, oh, that's really, really soft. It looks like a dressing gown, kind of like fuzzy material, but it's actually a coat, and it's £40. And to be honest, if that was in a different colour, I think I'd be really tempted with that, but that colour is just too light for me personally. I like the darker colours. I really like this brown tote, clearly not in its right place, but I feel like it's really nice and a good size and a good shape. I like a bag that holds its shape. They have some hair treatments which I've never seen before. I mean, I haven't been to Primark in a while, to be fair, but they've got a blonde one, they've got a restore one, a shine one, and a curl one. I really like this burgundy range they've got in. They've got like loads of different size makeup bags and different styles with initials on, but it's really nice. I like the style, and they also have the matching burgundy pointed glitter, what do you call them, false nails. Honestly, I've started getting the vibe again. I think I'm gonna stick with it for a while, but I do love these. I really like that with the different style of fruit and pastries on it. Oh no, it's fruit, flowers and pastries actually. Oh no, sorry, it's fruit and pastries. I'm looking at the blueberries thinking they're flowers, but they're not, they're fruit. They have a full range of the burgundy, and then they also have beige as well if burgundy's not your preference. Oh, I tell you what, I do need some little elasticated bobble things. I've just reminded myself when I seen the bobby pins that I need some. The bear is back. It's all over at the minute, but it is followed us to the makeup bags. They've got this small one here, or they've also got the bigger one, which is all fur coated with a dark brown lining, which I think is quite cute. Also have a vintage inspired watch in a burgundy colour. This is so cute for £10. Little furry bag. This is, I do like this. I feel the vibes of this are really nice. For £20, I feel like it's quite expensive, but yeah, the vibes of it are cute, but I don't like how non-structured it is. I do prefer a more structured looking bag. The big thick chunky scarf, and Primark have got mint ones in ranging between £7 and £8. They have like the plain brown ones or the patterned ones as well, whatever your preference is, but I'm loving them. This is cute with the gold corner. I feel like this is such a moment. Nice little burgundy bag. The UGG dupes, which seem to come out in every shop every year at this time of year. I love a contrast stitch knit. This cardigan is lovely. It's got contrast stitch all over it, which I really like, and then it's quite boxy looking, and it has nice pockets on it as well. Also, these shoes, can we take a moment for the glitter leopard? Oh my god, absolutely stunning they are. They also have it in the chocolate brown, and then they have the suede blazer feel one as well, which is really nice. And then they've also got a check crop jacket at the top. Love the way they've styled this model, like the little details with the gloves hanging out the pocket. But I'm not sure, like blazer and shorts, I feel like with tights, definitely the season. I wish I could wear boots, because I feel like there's such a statement in outfits like around this time of year. But honestly, like having chubby legs, I have tried so many boots over the years, and I just never feel like they look nice on my legs, because they're so chunky, like the bottom of my legs, my, what do you call it, my calves, and even my thighs, like my full legs are like really chunky. So I feel like even the chunky girl boots that I get where they're like, oh, we've got all this stretch and that, fine, but when I put them on, I feel like they just look too, like, my legs are just obviously chunky, and I feel like a boot just does not do anything for my legs. So that's why some outfits around this time of year anyway, like, I really struggle with, because I'm like, what would I pair with this? Or I'll like see an outfit on Pinterest and be really inspired by it and be like, but they're wearing boots and I don't know what to substitute a boot with. So that's my little autumn dilemmas when everyone's wearing boots and I feel like I can't wear a boot. Like, I just don't suit a boot, and if I do get a boot that fits, the zip ends up snapping because I have too much of a chunky leg. Right, it's gonna end the video because I'm done. And also deleted the outro, so the outro is back from the bed. I'm gonna go to bed now. Well, I'm not actually. I'm gonna read a few chapters in my book. I'm currently reading Anthony Johnson, The Dog Sitter Detective. Let me know if you've read it, if you like it, let me know. But I do talk about my current reads and what I'm loving reading and what I want to read. And I'm doing little book segments on my vlogs, so if you don't watch my vlogs, then be sure to watch them. I post quite a lot of vlogs. I post 3 times a week. I feel like that's quite a lot these days. I feel like everyone ditches YouTube and I'm like, I'm here, hello. I still post on YouTube and I love it. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go now and I'll see you very shortly for another one. Bye.